In this episode of Classic Car Rescue, Bernie and Mario fall out over the tiniest little thing. The Fiat 500.
What do you mean you're looking at a Fiat 500?
It's a classic battle between style and substance.
I ordered leather seats. You know,
the
leather seats.
How much were leather seats?
And it's not just the budget going up in smoke.
This car's been a jinx since we got it.
But can they pull it together in time to impress a car expert whose appraisal will be the key to them turning a profit? Meet Bernie Feynman, a no-nonsense Cockney mechanic with over 40 years' experience in the trade.
Oh, my son, yes!
He's teamed up with Mario Passioni,
I'll give you 500 for it.
a Canadian car dealer who buys and sells anything for the right price.
$5 grand tops.
You've got a deal.
United by their love of classic cars
Fantastic.
and separated by pretty much everything else.
Relax.
Don't tell me to relax.
Relax, Bernie.
Don't tell me relax.
Bernie, relax.
They're on a mission to get neglected classics back on the road, but only if they can agree on which road to take.
Mario, you can't go on the track. You're mad.
Mario's flying solo in his ancestral home of Italy on the trail of a true thoroughbred.
I've come across Italy to get a wonderful Italian car. These cars are part of Italian history and heritage. I gotta have one of these cars, and Italy's the place to get it.
So which Italian classic is it? Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti? Oh. The new or Nueva Fiat 500 rolled off the production line in 1957. Designed as a cheap, practical, fuel-efficient town car, it was powered by an air-cooled two-cylinder 479cc engine. And measuring in at just under 3 meters, half the length of a giant American gas guzzler, but still able to carry a family of 4. Well, just. Costing an unbelievable £265 in 1957 Britain, it was one of the cheapest cars on the road. But best of all, it could travel 62 miles on a single gallon of fuel. Over its 18-year run, almost 4 million 500s were sold. So as they say, size isn't everything. 500s are in short supply in the UK, pushing up prices, which is why Mario's come to Italy, home of the Fiat.
To me, these cars are special. My grandfather used to drive around in one of these.
He's come to Milan to meet Fabio, an old friend and Fiat specialist.
This guy's so well connected. His family used to get Christmas cards from Enzo Ferrari. He knows everybody.
Fabio's brought him to his workshop in the heart of Milan, a treasure trove of collectible cars.
I walk into his workshop. Right in front of me is Starsky and Hutch's Gran Torino. Starsky and Hutch. So, you remember that show? You used to see that show?
Absolutely.
Right next to the Starsky car, there's this 59 or 60 Alfa Romeo. I own the only one in Canada. It took me 5 years to buy it. Is that for sale?
No,
Is this for sale?
absolutely not.
Is this for sale?
It's my car.
But what he does have for sale is a Fiat 500.
What year is this?
1971.
71. This yellow car is actually a good car, but I gotta find something wrong with it so I can chop the price down. And there's always something wrong with a car.
Mario gets to work prepping the deal by picking fault with the car.
How about the engine? Let's look at the engine. This needs a rebuild. Look, it's leaking oil out.
No, we need only a very nice cleaning and 2 or 3 gaskets.
I don't know. It needs a lot of work, Fabio.
But let's be honest, you're not going to get a lot of car for your money, whatever the price. Maybe his driving skills will help with negotiations.
I don't know, Fabio. I like this car.
Our car is running well. You can travel in from here to England.
How much is this car?
3,000 euros.
How much?
3,000 euros.
Come on. It's me. I don't want to spend 3,000
Because...
Because what? Because it's me. I have...
Yes, 3,000 euros.
Confident he can get a good buy, he heads off for lunch. Unbeknown to Mario, back in the UK, Bernie's got wind of a potential Fiat. If he can get it for a decent price, he'll also save on the shipping costs that Mario would have to spend.
Typical bloody Mario, swanning off. now in Italy, eating garlic, munching spaghetti. I'm on the way to see a Fiat 500. If this one's half decent and I can do something with it, I'm going to buy it.
He's found a little slice of Italy tucked away in Oxfordshire that's packed with original Fiats and also some amazing historic racing Fiats.
Oh, wow. The first thing I saw was a Fiat Abarth. Abarth are basically a racing company. They've then teamed up with Fiat and produced something as beautiful as that.
In fact, these little cars were rallying champions, taking on the big boys like Ferrari and Porsche, and even won the coveted Nürburgring 500 in 1963.
Now, this is a real little pocket rocket. In the late 60s, you see these flying around Monza. I mean, you know, it'd be like this literally all the time with the power of those engines. Ah, 695. That is a severe, powerful car. You wouldn't get change out of £70,000 to buy that.
Unfortunately, the Fiat Bernie's come to see doesn't quite live up to its prestigious neighbours.
Oh, my God. You're having a laugh. How long's this bleeding thing been here? Oh, my God. Bloody hairdryer engine. I feel totally deflated. I've seen all these beautiful, wonderful cars, and I'm here looking at this thing.
Tony, the seller and Fiat specialist, helps Bernie move the engine into daylight so he can give it a proper inspection.
Geez, the colour looks even worse in the sunlight.
Oh, it's colour-coded, you know, for rust.
Well, it's got 4 wheels on it. So when was the last time it was started, son?
Yeah, about 3 months ago. But you'll have no trouble with it. Got my assurance.
You
on
sure?
that. Absolutely.
All right, let me ask you a rhetorical question. How much is the car?
Well, what are you offering?
£800. I'll take it.
Oh, God.
Come on, I'll take it as it is. I don't even know if the car goes. Right, the front wing's gone. It's the wrong bloody colour.
I could sell the body shell alone for 800 quid all day long, and this is a complete car.
Be realistic. Right, let's talk man for man. I've got cash on me. What will you take for it?
I will meet you, because it's a nice sunny day, and I like you, 1,500 quid.
Look, I've got a partner. He's in Italy at the moment. Let me give him a call. If he's happy with it, I'll pay you 1,500.
Bernie's confident that £1,500 will beat whatever price Mario can get, especially without the additional shipping costs from Italy.
Hello?
Hey, Mario.
Yeah, Bernie, what's up?
Right, listen, I've seen this Fiat 500.
What do you mean you're looking at a Fiat 500? You know where I am. You know what I'm doing.
I know what you're doing. He was asking £2 grand for this car, right? I've got him down to 1,500 quid, and I reckon we should take it. It's a bargain.
Bernie, I looked at a great one here. I drove it. It runs great. I could almost drive it back.
Yeah, but how much they want for it?
I gotta pay $2,500 for it, Bernie.
But this one's £1,500, Mario.
Bernie, does it run?
Got quite a bit of rust on it.
Bernie, does it run?
Yeah, it's all up and running. It's all fine.
Bernie, listen. This car better be perfect. We don't have to do anything to this car. I'm gonna have something to eat. Bye.
While Mario gets on with his lunch, he's unaware that Bernie's told him a bit of a porky and hasn't seen the Fiat run.
But I've got your surety the engine goes.
Absolutely.
Look at me in the eyes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The guy has guaranteed me that the engine's going to go. And am I a bit worried about it? Slightly.
Coming up, with the Fiat back in the garage, Mario discovers Bernie's been economical with the truth.
We haven't heard it running. I haven't started it.
You bought a car that didn't run?
And Bernie decides to blow the whole budget on a flight of fancy.
He'll go nuts. He'll kill me.
The team have set their sights on rescuing a classic Fiat 500.
To me, these cars are special. My grandfather used to drive around in one of these.
But while Mario was shopping for one in Italy, Bernie found one closer to home. He just forgot to tell Mario that it doesn't run.
Bernie, does it run?
Yeah, it's all up and running. It's all fine.
Back at the garage, Mario's still peeved that they bought Bernie's Fiat rather than his.
Got a bit of rot there. Nice colour.
Bernie, you got an ugly color here. I don't like it. Just tell me, does it run at least?
We haven't heard it running. I haven't started it. But he's assured me it just needs...
You bought a car that didn't run? I was in Italy with the car running? Come on, really, it doesn't run? Are you joking?
No, it doesn't run. The guy assured me it will run. Look at the condition of it. Trust me, OK? It's a little motorbike engine, 2-cylinder.
I know what it is. It's rusted all over. Let's get the guys. Let's get another opinion. This is ridiculous.
Mario's feelings are clear, but what about the team?
Let's see what they've got for us.
Why?
I mean, why? It's like me, mate, little and lovely.
What made them choose that car out of all the cars that we could have chose to do? I don't know.
It's just a little bit of a strange, quirky choice, and I don't really know what Mario and Bernie were thinking of. Does it run?
Ask Bernie.
But the guy assured me it will run.
So it doesn't, then?
It doesn't at the moment.
Silly little car in a silly colour, really.
Come on, Daniel.
Yeah.
What, you want me in there?
I want
Get in.
you
Oh,
in the
please.
Get
No.
out the sunroof back for him.
Come on.
All right, come on, Clinton. Me and you are going for a spin in this thing. Come on.
Get in.
Come on. Shall I just slide him through the roof instead, I think? I don't know. Oh, I'm in.
Despite all its flaws, the Fiat does have a small advantage. It weighs less than 500 kilograms, making it very manoeuvrable. With the Fiat on the ramp, the team get their first look at its chassis.
This should be a piece of cake. It's half the size of a Beetle.
Looks good.
Not bad.
Had to have something going for it, isn't it, really?
It's not bad, guys, is it?
The one I had was better.
But it's not bad. Come on, guys, it's not bad.
A few cracked bushes, but nothing major.
Look, us had repair right the way across there before.
At least it looks solid.
Well, the quicker I think we get it painted, get it down on the ground, get it gone, the better.
The car seems structurally sound, which is a real bonus, because on a project like this, margins are tight, and the lack of rust or faults will save on labour costs.
So how long have we got, Mario?
Well, Bernie assures me that it runs. So, hey, man, 2 weeks.
Let's hope it runs then, Bernie.
Having already spent £1,500 on the Fiat, Mario's decided on a tight budget of just £6,000 for the rescue. So what's it going to take? An engine service? Bodywork repair? Interior overhaul? New brakes? And a complete respray. After bending the truth about the state of the engine, Bernie's desperate to prove he can get it working.
Right, so we get this little baby to run.
So the first job to do after looking underneath the car and seeing that things were pretty good, lower it down off the ramp and see if we can get it started.
Dan, do me a favour, just turn the ignition on so I want to see if I've got any spark at the points.
Weird system on a Fiat 500. You've got the key, as you usually would with most vehicles, but all you get is power. Doesn't do anything else. Then you find, down between the two seats, you've got two levers. One which is a choke and one to engage the starter.
Okay, hold it. Let's try a little bit of ether. I don't think it's been started for a long time.
Ether, or starting fluid, sprayed directly into an engine's intake, gets fuel to the combustion cylinder quickly, which gives it an instant power boost, especially in an engine that hasn't turned over for a while.
Let's prove Mario wrong. Come on, baby. Go on, try it now.
Yes!
Getting out the choke out, you Wally.
Focus off!
I'll choke you in a minute.
But just getting the engine running isn't enough to satisfy Mario.
Yeah, so it runs. You got it running.
I knew I'd get it running.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You did.
I had
The guy
faith.
told you.
The guy told me the engine runs. I knew I would
What do you
get it
have?
run.
You have faith. I have faith you're going to finish this in budget or less for a change. Finish it.
With the engine running, the team are warming to the little Fiat. 2 weeks should be very doable, as long as they stick to the plan.
So we got the engine running, and instantly I'm thinking, actually, this is could be quite a cool little car. So myself and Donnell set to on Bernie. Can we do a bit of work to this engine now? We've got it running and it sounds okay.
It's hotting up a bit, Bernie. It's a hairdryer on roller skates, really. Just needs a little bit more oomph, a little bit more pep, you know?
Just a few little bits. Let's get rid of this old turkey of an air filter. Look,
Yeah, it's got to
let's
be
put
done.
some, you know, something
Nice
a bit more
little K&N on
aftermarket.
there.
Yeah, make a different exhaust. Maybe even put like a little, motorbike silencer on it. Give it a bit of a throaty noise.
It needs something.
He'd go nuts. He'll kill me.
No,
it
he
makes
won't.
sense.
I'm sure Mario will be all right about that. Well, let's hope so anyway.
Souping up the engine is expensive specialist work with no guarantee that it'll add value to the sale price. Bernie and right-hand man Clinton get to work removing the 18-horsepower engine, while the team deal with the rest of the Fiat. Anything not welded down is coming off.
Goes faster on the jack than it does in the car.
Meanwhile, Mario's got his own views on how to maximise profits on the Fiat. He believes it's the interior touches that will help sell the car. So he's taking the tired Fiat seats to a refurbishing specialist to help it stand out in the traffic.
I came to Malcolm's shop. He's the guy I've used before for doing jobs and upholstery work. Just dropping off the Fiat stuff.
Fiat seats.
The issue I'm having is the seats are black, the vinyl roof's black. We've got to just make it some new colors in the car. So, Malcolm, these are the seats. They're vinyl. I'm thinking maybe we can do them in leather of some sorts. What do you think?
It'll certainly make the car a lot more luxurious.
The leather refurbishment will cost them £1,000, 3 times as much as vinyl. But Mario knows luxury sells and has factored that into the budget.
Usually I like to do it what's most economical and looks good on the car. But leather looked really good on this.
You say you've got a white car.
Yeah, the car we're doing in white, really off-white. And I just think black is just not right.
So a dark red could look good.
Like what kind?
I've got a sample book.
The car is going to be ivory and with red seats and a red roof. I know it's going to look like $1 million.
You've got 4 reds to choose from there.
Oh, that's good. That page is good.
This particular colour, I can get a matching PVC for the top. It has to be a specific PVC that doesn't shrink and go mouldy.
How long do you think it'll take you to do it?
3 to 4 days.
Before Mario returns to the garage, he comes down with a severe case of project envy.
Every time I go to his shop, he's got these beautiful vintage cars that he's working on. And there's this black car out of the 30s. It's huge.
It's a really nice car.
Absolutely beautiful. What is it?
It's a Brough Superior.
I know that name, but I thought they made motorbikes. I didn't know they made cars.
They only built 90 Broughs in all, and apparently about 30 of them as cabriolets.
I've never seen anything like it before, ever. It's absolutely stunning.
The little Fiat may not be a Brough Superior, but it's going to look $1 million. That's if Bernie doesn't blow the budget first. But whereas Mario's investing in cosmetics, Bernie wants to spend big on mechanics.
Peter is normally working on heavy race engines, really good stuff. I bought him a Fiat 500 engine, 2-cylinder. God knows what he must think of me after this, bringing him stuff like that to do. Peter?
Hello, Bernie.
How you doing?
All right, what do you got there, then?
I have for you a nice exhaust.
Oh, lovely.
And I also have for you 1-cylinder head. I have a carburettor for you and a spacer.
So what do you want me to do with those, then, Bernie?
Well, we've got Fiat 500, as you know. It's an incredibly powerful engine.
Right.
Right, I want to be able to burn rubber.
Burn rubber?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yes. Listen, you work magic on every engine.
We can give that a good go.
All I know, at the present moment, you put it in gear and you sit there, you can have a cup of tea, a full English breakfast, have a sleep for an hour, and then it'll reach 45 miles an hour.
Well, we'll just about give you time to have coffee, then.
You'd be able to cut it down that much?
Yep.
To improve the performance, Bernie is using a 5-step plan. Step 1 is to port the heads. This involves increasing the size of the air inlet to increase the quantity of air reaching the engine. Step 2 is skimming the head. This makes a smaller combustion area, giving more compression when ignition takes place. Step 3 is fit a high-lift camshaft. This increases the amount the valve rises from its seat, which also increases the airflow. Step 4 is fit a new and bigger carburettor to increase the fuel supply to the engine. And Step 5 is to fit a larger exhaust to improve the extraction of exhaust gases.
I must confess that all this work Peter's going to do on the engine will only give us another 6 horsepower. But when you think about it, our engine only started with 18 horsepower, so an increase of 1/3 is absolutely massive. Well, that's what I'm going to tell Mario anyway.
But are you going to tell Mario you've just spent over £2,000 on a tiny little engine in a tiny little car? Size wasn't a problem for Fiat. They managed to persuade an entire country of testosterone-fueled Italians to squeeze into the little motor by putting a pretty lady behind the wheel and turning it into a champion rally car. Hey pesto, job done. What the Mini did for 60s London, the Fiat was doing in Europe. It was cute, universally loved, and it was a lively number on the road. When production stopped in 1975, you might have thought it was over for the little Italian car, but in 2007, Fiat revived the brand. But let's be honest, nothing can beat the original for its sheer charm. Back at the garage, Bernie's showing engine specialist Clinton the new engine.
So this is his fancy head, is it?
Yes, it's our fancy head. It's now been skimmed.
Yeah.
New valve stem oil seals.
Yeah.
New springs, new valve guides in it. Polished and ported as well.
Yeah.
6 horsepower difference.
I could walk as fast as that.
That's about right. Yeah. No, I think it's going to make a difference. I really do.
I just want to see Mario's face when you tell him how much.
Oh, God, please, don't start.
So come on, exact figure. How much really was it?
Well, I got enough for a cup of tea change up, about £2 grand.
$2 grand? He's going to go 8.
Well, I was just telling him, you authorise it. You're bigger than me.
I've nothing to do with it. I don't really even want to help putting this back together now.
But it will make a difference, Clint.
To the relationship between you two, yeah.
Well, one thing's for sure, we won't be getting married this year.
No,
No, he ain't going to be happy. But what he don't know ain't going to hurt him.
Mario might not spot the changes to the engine, but he's going to spot the £2,000 missing from the budget. Coming up, Mario hits the roof when he finds out how much Bernie blew on the engine upgrade.
How much did you spend on that little car?
And he's far from happy.
I'm going to strangle him. I'm going to shove him in the car, push it outside, and just get rid of it.
Fancy being the owner of the 1971 Fiat 500 being restored in the show? Stay tuned to find out how to win. Bernie and Mario are halfway through their 2-week schedule for rescuing a classic Fiat 500. And for once, things are going well.
It's not bad, is it, guys?
Until Bernie decided to blow a third of the budget on an engine upgrade without telling Mario. The problem is, Mario's just found out, and he's not happy.
How much money did you spend on that Fiat?
Well, we've put a complete new racing exhaust system. We've had the head polished and ported, new valve guides, new inserts. I've put a new high-lift camshaft in.
How much extra horsepower did you get out of it?
6.
So you did all that for 6 horsepower?
Yeah, we've done a lot of work on that car.
Bernie, watch my lips. How much did you spend on that little car?
About $2 grand.
You spent $2 grand. 300 pounds per horsepower.
Hang on.
You spent $2 grand for 6 horsepower.
And a new carburetor as well.
Who gives a shit? You could have
I do.
You dropped 10 pounds, it'll go 6 horsepower faster.
The engine is the key to any car. That is my forte, that is my passion, and that is what it's going to be with that Fiat.
I ordered leather seats. You know, the leather seats aren't cheap.
How much? How much for the leather seats?
I can't. You blew the budget.
You've ordered leather seats.
This is bad news for Mario. He believes investing in the car's cosmetics will reap the greatest rewards. But Bernie's blown a third of the $6K budget souping up the engine. With Mario's hands tied, he's got no choice but to cancel his plan for a luxury leather interior and stick with vinyl.
Listen, my budget's been changed on that car. It's kind of beyond my control. Bernie spent all the money on the damn engine. Maybe it's going to get us another 7 or 8 horsepower. Big deal. That's not going to sell the car. The beautiful interior is going to sell the car.
For the money I spent on the engine, if we got plastic bloody seats in the car, that's it. Plastic bloody seats it's going to be.
Thankfully, the Fiat body is in a decent state and doesn't need much work. Bodywork expert Nick cuts out any rust and patches up with new metal. After that, the Fiat needs to be prepped for painting before Wayne primes it and applies its pristine ivory finish. With the spray job completed, things are looking up.
Oh, that's looking pucker, Wayne.
Oh, what?
You like?
Oh, yeah.
That is
nice, isn't it?
beautiful.
Done a nice job on that, Wayne. Looks good.
Cheers, mate.
Really, I'll tell you something, the colour of that is pucker.
Can't wait to get started on it now.
I saw, as they say, jog on.
With just under a week left and the car nearly finished, they may just make some money on the Fiat. Finally, the car's ready to take Bernie's new souped-up powerhouse of an engine.
Lift this in with one hand, Clint, big fella like you.
Don't scratch the paintwork.
Would I dare do that? Oh, Wayne will love this, he fit.
I'm talking about my paintwork on the engine.
That's it. Bottom
That's
one's
it, she's going in now, isn't she?
Lovely. Nearly as tight as Wayne's wallet, isn't it? Lovely jubbly.
Let's check her up and put the back panel on.
Oh, look at those handprints on there. Just send those straight away to Scotland Yard.
I'll get some nuts on that, Burn.
Well, one nut missing.
Not your nuts, the car nuts.
Everyone's feeling positive about the little Fiat. Even Donnell has fallen for its charms.
It's just really taken shape, the colour scheme, everything about it. I'm kind of eating my words because I think it's lovely.
And he's not the first to fall for the lovable little car. Over the years, it's built up its own band of passionate devotees. Owners from up and down the country regularly meet to swap tips and show off their little bundles of joy.
The Fiat 500 Club basically is just to get people to come out, enjoy their cars, drive them, use them, just to have fun with them, really.
Can I take your photograph, Carl, with your picture?
It will cost you.
It's really good.
So you hand-painted that, did you, Carl?
Yeah, after a night on the beer. We do various different events. We travel all over the UK, we travel into Europe. Today we just have a social gathering, Italian style as usual.
And true to form, the club are soon waxing lyrical about their prized possession.
It's probably the only car that I've ever heard of that's got a fish carb.
I think I'd be tempted to modify an inlet manifold.
The men mainly are the technical guys. They're always fiddling with the engines, talking about the engines.
Made the mistake of telling her how much they were, and she went mental.
The women do participate a fair amount, but I think they like to sit and relax and let the guys do the hard work, really.
If you're not camping, what I try to do is cut down on shoes.
Yes,
You've just
that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
I struggled this morning with my handbag. He kept saying, keep that over that side.
But when it comes to the open road, their love of the Fiat 500 brings them all together.
When we drive in a convoy, it is just smiles all the time. Everybody just turning their heads, taking photographs. We can just travel anywhere, basically. It's fun. It's nice to see people smiling.
Don't forget, coming up later, we'll give you the chance to win the 1971 Fiat 500 being refurbished in the show. Back at the garage, Bernie's new baby's not going anywhere and is suffering a few teething problems.
That starter's not very good.
Having blown over £2,000 on the engine upgrade, it's Bernie's head on the block if he can't get it working.
There's no engine that's going to start first time after you rebuilt it, and I know we've got a 40 starter motor. The starter's had it, Clint.
Bernie's under pressure, and the team are loving every minute.
All the time we're trying to start with the engine, we've got people coming over. Oh, it don't start yet.
You've been at it all morning, I haven't heard anything firing.
You really want to hear me firing? Why do people do that? Hang on, Clint, we've got another watcher.
Everything all right?
Ain't you got anything to do?
But Mario's not seeing the funny side.
It's a stupid box.
This little engine has already blown his budget, and now Bernie can't even get it to start.
What the hell's going on? I smell gas, Bernie. I can hear them from the office trying to start it. You want me to get a specialist here? They spent twice what we paid on this little piece of to fix it up, get it going. It doesn't even start. Let's see this $2,000 that you spent. Get the thing going. I just can't take this anymore. I'm gonna strangle him. I'm gonna shove him in the car, push it outside, and just get rid of it.
Be good to Daddy. You've had your love and care. Now let's get going. Eventually, we had to use what's known as a Clinton special. By putting it in gear, get little Wayne sitting in the car, and we give it a bump start. And the engine started, sweet as a nut. And it's revving, it really sounds good. It needs a little bit of tuning, but, you know, at least the engine's going. It's going.
You spent enough money on it.
Yeah, and it's going. We've got to tune it out properly, check everything over. Best thing to do with a new engine, let it idle a little bit and said to Clinton, well, let's go and have a cup of tea. Leave it like tea, let it warm, let it warm.
But there's letting it warm, and there's letting it warm.
Turn it off, turn it off.
What the hell's going on? All of a sudden, I see Clinton go around the corner and go, Bernie, Bernie, Bernie. And there's a whole whack of smoke coming into the shop.
There's smoke coming out the engine compartment, smoke inside the car. Something's going down, something.
We'll have to let the smoke
That's
clear.
oil. That's oil.
That's oil. It's oil on the exhaust.
Oil? This is ridiculous, man. It doesn't start. It doesn't go anywhere.
It's been running, hasn't it?
Don't worry, it's just a bit of oil somewhere.
It's a piece of We should have bought the other one I wanted to buy.
Yeah, and that was going to be any better, was it?
We got a car that had an engine that worked. He started screwing with and taking this, taking out, take the engine out. I don't think these two idiots know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah. It's not there. It's right on the exhaust.
Oh, it's down the back.
There it is. It's the oil pressure switch.
Just spraying the oil
That was
on it
brand new.
The problem was caused by an oil pressure switch mounted on the side of the engine. The switch senses if the oil pressure is low and activates a warning light in the dashboard. The rubber seal on the switch was faulty, allowing oil to leak out and drip straight onto the hot exhaust pipe. A perfect recipe for a very smoky engine bay. It's a simple fix, but it's not helping Thor, Bernie and Mario's relationship.
This car's been a jinx since we got it.
I don't make the parts, Mario, OK? It's only an oil switch. Crikey, don't make old song and dance.
It's running nice, isn't it?
Get rid of it.
Tell you something, I'd rather get rid of him than get rid of the car.
That's right.
All he does is moaning. He's like an old bloody woman.
Mario leaves Bernie dealing with the engine and heads off to source the final components. But with the budget now spent, he's been forced to scour the country for cheaper second-hand parts.
I spoke to a guy who's got a whole bunch of Fiat parts in various different barns on his farm. A lot of people would look at these cars and just be horrified and think they were dead. But all these cars are amazing parts cars. When you need a little $10 piece, and they don't make it anymore.
Mario's hoping to pick up an interior carpet and a few finishing touches on the cheap.
So Richard, is there Richard here? Richard?
Hi there.
Hi, I spoke to you on the phone. My name is Mario.
Yep, I'm Richard.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. You?
Not bad. It's a nice car.
Yes, so we've had lots of fun with that.
Right there, look in the garage, there's this beautiful Fiat 500. I'm going, here I go. Maybe I'd forget the parts. I'll just buy the whole car. Is this for sale?
No. That's had this since '91, so
Oh.
part of the family now.
There's no way he's going to sell me this car. It's his baby. It's his toy. What kind of engine's in this thing?
It's a 650.
You changed it.
Yes.
And how much extra horsepower did you get for that?
Nearly double.
Don't tell Bernie if you ever speak to him. You got a lot of doors here and garages. As we walked through the barns, everywhere you looked, there was parts. He's got motors, and he's got doors and panels. He's got everything. Got a lot of parts here, Richard.
Yes. Yeah. Tuck things away. They might come in useful one day, you never know.
It's the color that I need, too.
The carpet's seen better days, but with a bit of elbow grease, it should come up like new.
Yeah? What else you got back there? I see some chrome bits there, though.
Yes, I'm not sure if I want to sell those. They could go on mine, really, but...
Oh, no, I might want them. These were the real bumperettes for the back of the Fiat. Ours have seen better days, so I asked them, you know, can you put them in as a package? What do you want for all three of them?
200?
No, come on. I'll give you...
I have stored them for a long time.
Well, that's why they're in rough shape. But how about 75 pounds?
No, that's far too stingy.
That's not being stingy. It's being frugal. Everybody starts high. Everybody wants too much money for these things. But, you know, reality sinks in eventually. I'll give you 100 pounds. I'll pay you in cash right now.
125?
No. 100 pounds. That's nice. Come on. The only two pieces I like is this.
Well, I suppose I could use the space, so yeah. OK, £100.
All right. Deal. Done? Great. I'll grab these. You grab the carpet. Worth the trip. I still would have liked to buy that white little Fiat, though. Would have been nice to drive home in a Fiat 500 and go, hi, Bernie.
A triumphant Mario returns to the garage with the day's spoils, but Bernie's far from impressed.
I'm not cleaning it.
You told me you didn't want me in the shop doing anything, so here you go.
Just as if I haven't got enough to bloody well do, Mario turns up with a rag and calls it a carpet. Wants me to clean it. Don't give me saying that you don't want to do yourself.
My job's buy, sell, cook deals, make money.
What's my job then, Chief? Cook and bottle washer?
You got worker ants and you got soldier ants. I go out and fight the battles and make the deals. I don't clean any carpet.
Faced with doing the work himself, it doesn't take Mario long to come up with a different plan.
That's all in, sweetheart.
How's it going?
All right, Mary.
Oh, you've been cleaning?
No, I got another carpet. Got a great deal on it.
Hang on, you bought the carpet and you were
the other one.
Yeah, but it wouldn't clean out right.
You mean you didn't try hard enough?
The new carpet has cost him an additional £75 on top of the 100 he'd already spent.
The whole idea was you were going to get it and clean it.
Look, I'll tell you what, you two have an argument and I'll start putting it in, shall
Yeah,
we?
good idea. I'm going to go get some other bits and pieces.
Unbelievable. Does one bleeding job.
But I'm here. You guys don't have to talk around.
No, we're talking to you, not at you.
Clean up.
Finally, Mario reveals something that Bernie does like, the new roof.
Oh, that looks nice, Mario.
Yeah, it's, you know.
Oh, that's the same one that you cleaned, is it?
No, this is
No, the
brand
other one
new.
was black, wasn't it? This
Brand
looks
new.
nice, wasn't it?
Actually, the colour of that is nice.
Yes, it's
Hold
very
that, man.
nice.
Hold that a sec, that's all.
Oh, lovely.
And I get some more stuff.
I must say, the carpet looks really good as well. It's like come up like new, isn't it?
It is bloody new.
The Fiat's almost finished, just needs the last few parts put back on the car. And of course, the vinyl seats are back from the refurbishers.
Are you ready for this, guys?
You got the seats?
Top of the rear seat, that's going to be the first to go in, isn't it?
After you, sir. Jog on.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Come on, Donnell. Want to see what they look like? That'd be nice. Actually, I'll tell you something, that does look lovely.
It's good, doesn't it?
In the red, it's excellent.
You're welcome.
It's looking really good. Got a door for you, buddy. You got it?
Got the seats back. They look great. Could we get them on the runners?
Baby goes from the front back, you know?
Yeah, but it's got to have a lever for the top to go forward, no?
Who said it goes in from the back?
I did.
Another one of your great ideas. We wiggled it this way, we wiggled it that way.
No?
Shows your better side there.
Don't panic.
I've got to say, it was pretty funny. It was like watching the Chuckle Brothers.
Why have they got the biggest blokes here to do these tiny little seats?
Finally, with a little bit of lubrication and a nudge from old Persuader, everything slots into place.
Come on. See, little bit of lube makes everything slide in, Wayne. There's still a lot of work to actually finish off the Fiat, but I'll tell you something, that little beauty looks an absolute piece. With all the new chrome on that, with the roof on it, with the interior, the colour of the body, the wheels, the tyres, the engine runs like clockwork. I can't wait to get it on the track.
But will Bernie's little baby burn rubber or blow a gasket? Mario and Bernie's plan of rescuing a Fiat 500 quickly turned into a clash of convictions.
You bought a car that didn't run?
Mario wanted to spend the cash turning the little Fiat into the height of luxury with an all-leather interior.
Usually I like to do it what's most economical and looks good on the car, but leather looked really good on this.
But Bernie felt the money was better spent on the engine.
That is my forte, that is my passion, and that is what it's going to be with that Fiat.
And went behind Mario's back and blew the budget on an extra 6 horsepower.
You spent $2 grand for 6 horsepower.
Regardless of their clash of ideologies, in just 2 weeks they've been able to turn the Fiat from this to this. But it's been a tough challenge. The little Fiat's been stripped, restored and resprayed. The engine's had a complete makeover, including porting and skimming the heads. And the interior's been gutted and replaced, changing from black to red.
Actually, I'll tell you something, that does look lovely.
But have they made a profit? Time to find out. Bernie and Mario have taken the Fiat to a test track just outside London to meet former racing driver and classic car expert Paul O'Neill. He's forgotten more about cars than most of us ever knew. Paul tests and assesses all Bernie and Mario's cars before passing his report on to a number of independent appraisers to determine whether the guys are looking at a profit or a loss. The final value given to the boys will be an average of those valuations. So what does Paul think of the car?
Nice. It's a nice colour, isn't it? Is it original?
That is the original colour, but that's not the colour when we bought it.
Looks all right. Looks good.
It's had a full interior and exterior respray.
It was looking pretty good inside. I like the seats.
The Fiat might look great, but what does Paul think of Bernie's extra 6 horsepower?
Looks like it's had a bit of work done.
The head's been off, it's been gas flowed, polished, ported, new valve stem hole seals, straight through exhaust system. 6 horsepower more.
Whose idea was that?
Wasn't mine.
Oh,
Must
right,
have been
okay. I think I'll have to have a go of it first before I make my own opinion. The overall impression of this car is something I didn't actually think I'd say, and that is, I actually really like it. It obviously looks, you know, fantastic character-wise and oozes passion like an Italian car usually does. I actually feel like a bit of a film star in this. The geyser's got 30% more horsepower out of the car, and it isn't going to light the rear tyres up. But I'll be honest, there's one question I need answering, and that is this clutch that is vibrating quite a lot, is it going to perform under load? And that's something we need to find out, really.
There's an easy way to put the clutch to the test. They just need a steep hill. And some ballast.
Let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Takes off like a steam train. Have some of this.
The Fiat's old clutch has worn over time, and with the extra baggage, it's struggling to transfer all the power to the wheels.
Go! No chance.
How much did you spend on that horsepower, Bernie?
The clutch is slipping, all right?
Bernie can easily replace the clutch, but let's hope it doesn't affect the appraisal. Back at the garage, Bernie and Mario wait for Paul's final report. They know turning a profit's going to be tight. The Fiat was relatively cheap at £1,500. But Bernie blew £4,000 on the engine upgrade and parts. And Labour will add another £3,000 to costs, meaning they blew their budget by £1,000. So they'll need an appraisal of at least £8,500 just to break even. Over to Paul.
I must admit, I really do like this car. I absolutely love the attention to detail, the interior, beautiful, the wheels, the chrome, the little tickle that you guys have given the engine. I think people who drive the car are going to be impressed with the percentage of horsepower that it's given the engine, so not a bad thing there. A great-looking car, all the attention to detail. Be interesting what you think of what's in this envelope.
You're lucky.
A valuation of $8,900 means the guys have made a profit of 400 quid. But they might have made 5 times that if Bernie hadn't upgraded the engine.
Made a profit.
Well, yeah, but we could have made an extra 2 Gs if we didn't spend that stupid...
Just take it for a drive and you'll feel all the power of the engine. Go on.
It's a great little car. It's Italian. It's Fiat. I'm Italian. It's part of my history.
A little bit of a love affair going on with it, to be honest. I think it's a real pretty, cute little car.
The engine, yeah, cost me a lot of money to do it. But for that 6 brake horsepower, that makes it just not just an ordinary Fiat 500, that's a Fiat 506.
Look, the horn works. You know, the only thing is missing, maybe we can throw a stereo in it. What do you think?
I'd rather sing.
Time to go. This week, we're giving you the chance to win the stylishly compact 1971 Fiat 500, refurbished in the show by Bernie, Mario and their team of mechanics. Finished in ermine white with red interior, this chic city retro runaround comes with an uprated engine, new clutch, wheels, tyres and brakes. And if that wasn't enough to tempt you, we'll even throw in up to £1,000 towards car insurance to help get you on the road. So if you can picture yourself behind the wheel of this Fiat 500, call 0906 515 5555 or text CLASSIC to 66155. Or post name and phone number to Fiat, PO Box 7557, Derby, DE1 0NP. Calls cost no more than £2 from a BT landline. Calls from other landlines and mobiles may cost considerably more. Texts cost £2 plus 1 message at standard network rate. Lines close at midday on the date shown on screen and 3 days later for postal entries. For rules and winners, go to channel5.com/win.
Next on Channel 5, how can Bianca compete with Heath's new son? Lives and loves get rockier in Summer Bay this week. Be here for Home and Away after the break.